We're good now. Yeah. It took a while. Why are you guys asking so much questions? Come on. I was back there the whole time.
Well, you heard some kind words about yourself, I'm sure, Max. Congratulations. That was an incredible performance. I mean, talk to us about how you feel after something like that. I mean, we're just out here saying, is that the greatest performance you've ever had?
Yeah. I felt great, just blessed to be on ABC, blessed to be have fans back, blessed to be the first card of the year, blessed to have to be here in Etihad Arena the first time, and to be the first main event and sent some numbers. I found out I hit him 700 something times or something. Like that's pretty cool, So I feel great, man. I was in my bag today. I felt good. Everything was rolling, and I got some of the baddest mans behind me. So that's what happens.
Yeah. You touched on it. Record volume. I mean, that's crazy. UFC history, more strikes than anybody. Did you know that it was going to take that type of fight? I mean, were you planning to come in and have that kind of output?
As long as you can take it, I'm gonna give it. As long as you can take it, I'm gonna give it. As long as the ref lets you stay in there, I'm gonna keep giving it. The fight don't stop until the bell stops. So I just kept punching. Kept punching, and I was telling my coaches, I was kind of tripping out. I didn't know I punched that much. I was like, in my mind, I thought I was like throwing like 10 or 15. I was like, God, like only 10, 15, or even 20 punches around. I was like, why am I getting so tired? And then after I heard the record, I was like, oh, that's probably why. That's why I got to go back to math. I think third grade math is hurting my brain a little bit, so I'm counting off. Rush is rubbing on me.
And not only a great performance, but I mean, super entertaining. The fifth round, you're out there yelling at the commentators and slipping punches while you're doing that. Let me ask you, I mean, is that just about being entertaining, or like, did you have a chip on your shoulder that you need to yell at people and prove something? What was that about?
People was calling me out, That's funny because I was once known as one of the better boxers in MMA. And this guy was coming up and, he said what he said, He said he was one of the best boxers. Not even him. He didn't even say it. I think some more you guys are saying that he's one of the best boxers. So I was like, I got a chip to do, I had a chip on my shoulder. And I wanted to prove that one night boxing is, we kind of different. We a little different than these guys. And I got to go out there. I got to do that little thing. I just saw UFC post a clip. That was pretty cool. I slipped a couple punch. I did the no-look right hand, and then I told him what because he missed all his punches. So it was, I was just having the time of my life, man. It was super fun.
And like I said, everybody's impressed by the performance, and a lot is being made of the fact that you didn't spar. I mean, is that part of it? I mean, do you think that's a big part of why you're looking so good in there? Like
a good legend, Marshawn Litz said, save y'all chickens. Save y'all chickens. Right here. You guys only get one brain. Save it. You guys don't need to do it. You sparred enough. You train enough. We know how to punch someone. You know how to slip a punch. Why are you gonna take unnecessary damage before the main game? And that's just the way I think. And everybody who keep telling me that when I'm on my stream and they come through my Facebook, fb.gg/Max Holloway official, come through live streams, baby. And everybody who tell me I should be training, no. I've been training, baby. When I play games, leave me alone. I want to play video games. So. Yeah, please protect your guys' head. If I got to tell an uppercomer coming, be smart, figure out a way of taking less damage. You want to be in this game for a long time. And I want to have more kids. I got Rush. Little Rushy boo-boo, and then I want more kids, man. So I want to be around for a long time for them.
Fair enough. Listen, you heard Dana while you're here. Last thing for me, he said title shot probably ought to be next for you. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I mean, Volkanovski, he's kind of said, I'm not interested in Max at this time. I mean, do you feel like that was the kind of statement performance that if he is victorious, he has to fight you?
We see, even with, we see what happens, even with Khabib. Khabib is saying that he wants something that's super interesting. Maybe I pushed him over the edge a little bit. You know what I mean? We had one of the best press conferences in the world, I think. And we just didn't have to fight, so we could fill that in if he wanted to. And like you said, you just said it. Volkanovski said, this is his words, not mine. He said he wants a different fight. He don't want a tougher fight, guys. Let that sink in. He wants a different fight. He didn't say, I want a tougher challenge. He know who the toughest challenge is. He know it's me. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to force someone to fight me. I'm going to stay ready, do whatever I got to do, and just be ready. Like I said, next week, I'm here to next week. If something happens in this crazy, wild sport, don't be surprised, man. Tune in next week to the pay-per-view, a huge pay-per-view. There's a bunch of surprises happening.
Max, how much value do you put on being a champion? Let's say Dana goes to Volkanovski and they can't convince him to fight you a third time. Do you then just go, all right, well, I'll go to 155 and try to fight for a title there? Or do you stay at 145 and just defeat everybody until Alex takes a fight with you again?
We see what happens, you know. We see what happens. I don't know. I can't speak to him. I don't know what would happen, you know. When we get faced with the opportunities then we see, you know. But like I said, to get my first title, I had to win 10 fights and an interim. You know what I mean? Hard work. I ain't scared of no hard work. And everybody know, you know the saying, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and the best is blessed, baby. So bring them all.
A lot of people online are saying that was one of the best performances in UFC history, but certainly your best performance. Do you think that was the best performance we've seen from you tonight?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I was having the time of my life, man. I got to talk to DC a little bit in there. You know what I mean? Letting him know I'm coming for his job. I got to, if you guys watched the opening for ABC, I let John Attic know I was coming for his job. Your guys' jobs ain't safe either. I might be coming for your guys' job. I want it all, baby.
Very good. We spoke to you at the media day the other day, and you said, "Oh, if I could spar with anyone, I'd like to spar with these boxers."
Oh yeah.
Is that because boxing was in your mind about this fight?
Oh no, I just love boxing. I love the art of boxing. Boxing is fun. Even sparring, I spar some kids back in my hometown. They're all from Wyandotte. They're up and coming. My cousins, Nito Boxing, Asa Stevens, Dallas, KJ Wiley. These are names that you can remember because these guys is coming. They're coming as professionals. My cousin Asa Stevens has made his professional debut. I got nothing but respect. I ran into Todd Bud Crawford, T-Bud. I ran into him when he fought the night of when Lomachenko fought someone. Who did Loma fight? I forget who Loma fought, but he was at MSG, and I ran into T-Bud, and T-Bud was like eyeing me up. He's like, "Hey, what weight you?" I was like 145. I was 145-pound champ, and he was like, "I'm the 147-pound champ." I was like, "Cool. You want to do something about it? Like, you know, let's let him know, you know." All jokes aside, but at the end of the day, I would love to fight those guys. You know, I love boxing. Boxing is a sport that boxing is a discipline I started first, so it'd be good fun.
Congrats on the win, mate.
Thank you.
Max, right here. Speaking on that moment where you like slipped all the punches, then threw that right. You like looking back, you've had like the pointing at the ground against Ricardo when you kind of showed Brian how to block in the middle of the fight. Dana himself admits you might be one of the coolest fighters in UFC history. So where do these moments come from? Are they just in the moment right there?
They're in the moment, man. I'm just in, man, the right place, right time on ABC, you know? Maybe Muhammad Ali put a little bit of spirit in me or something. I don't know. Muhammad, that was a little bit Muhammad right there. So it was just crazy, man. It was just crazy. I was in the zone. I felt in the zone. Like you said, like I said, man, this guy, you guys are putting a narrative his boxing was better. He was putting a narrative that he was older and I was a freshman. But like I said, you know, sometimes there's freshmen, there's true freshmen. And then sometimes there's freshmen that come up and they take your girlfriend, you know. I'm one of those ones that, you don't want to mess with me, I'll probably take your girlfriend. I'm one of those freshmen.
And then given everything that's happened in the last 10 or 11 months, what was it like hearing fans chant your name in the middle of a fight again?
Oh, it felt great. It felt great. But fans, please do not call me Hiker Holloway in mid-fight because you summoned him and I got hit. Because I thought I was on a hiking trail, you know, for a little bit. So, you guys, let's just keep Max Bless Holloway in the cage and keep Hiker Holloway doing my hiker videos, please.
You dished out a lot of punishment on Calvin. Would you say that he's one of the toughest opponents that you faced?
Oh, for sure. Calvin's a dog, man. Nothing but respect to him. And he took everything, the kitchen sink, a fire truck, an ambulance truck. I threw everything at him. I probably threw my mouthpiece one time in there if you slow-mo it real slow. But that guy's a dog, man.
And I know you've said that you're happy to be an alternate for next weekend, but Dana doesn't seem too keen on the idea. Are you going to try twist his arm and just so you can throw your name in there?
We see what happens. Like, this sport is different, you know. It's a what if, you know what I mean? Like, what if something does happen? What if I do get in there? I mean, you guys can use your guys' imaginations, you know, and I think we all can use our imaginations, and we just be ready, you know. You don't know. You just got to be ready for the opportunities.
And, obviously you'd be coming in for one of the main event guys. Is there a preference? Someone you'd prefer to fight out of the two?
Nah, no preference at all. Those two guys is hammers. Those two guys is beasts. Those two guys is, in my eyes, legacy fights. So I'd fight any of them.
Thank you.
Max, right here. If there was a few seconds left in that second round after that head kick, do you think you would have finished him there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That guy was doing some, like I had him doing the Mr. Robot a bunch of times in all kind of rounds, and he was still standing. So I don't know. You know, that just show how much of a dog he is.
And you mentioned, I know how much you like to hear about your records and stuff. You said a new one tonight, the most fights in UFC history without ever being knocked down in a fight. Have you ever been close to getting hurt or dropped in a fight? And if so, what was that moment?
I mean, people are going to say I lie when I say I don't, and then you see like the clips with some of my other fights that I kind of like whatever fall back and stuff, but I never once felt it. But I don't know, that might be how it feels, that you don't feel it, and it just goes out. So I don't know. I feel good, knock on wood. Hopefully not anytime soon, and not sparring is definitely helping that, I think.
Yeah, and 445 significant strikes tonight. You're getting close to that 10K.
10K, baby. 10K. It's coming, bro. I promise you guys. We got nothing but years left.
Thanks, Max.
Thank you.
Max, right here. You've been training for 5 rounds since 2016. This is your 9th main event in a row. How do you do this? I mean, what's your day at home? Like, do you train all day? Like, and plus those fights in 2018 that got canceled. So you keep training for 5 rounds. Yeah. How do you keep up?
Hard work, dedication, prayers of belief, and a good team, man. My team don't get none of it. All those guys, Rylan Lazarez, Ivan Flores, Michael Nakagawa, Darren Yap, Christopher Daggett. These guys, these names I'm saying, these guys take care of me. These guys make sure. They pretty much plan my day for me, most of them. They put it in my Google Calendar, and then, not most of them, all of them, and then I kind of show up. They put where I gotta be at certain times. They put all my doctor appointments I need to be on certain times. So it's just, I got one of the best damn teams sorry, I was about to swear. I got one of the best teams in the world. And if you guys don't believe me, I'm just gonna keep letting my actions speak louder for that.
And after a fight like this, throwing the punches you're throwing and all the combos, does it frustrate you that you can't get the knockout?
Not at all. Feels kind of good to punch someone in the face. I don't know if you ever did it, but hey, it feels kind of nice punching someone in the face, So and not getting arrested or busted for it. So I feel good. I just in there, just let my hands go, and I was having the time of my life.
I might try it one day.
Bless to your right.
It's a schmo.
Hey, is it safe to say if you do not get in the octagon next week, the next time we see you in the octagon, a gold strap will be on the line?
I always see what happens, That's up to the UFC, and I'm just waiting, It's up to my manager. And what's the word again? Tell him to do his damn job.
What do you want?
Huh?
What do you want?
I want legacy fights. I want big fights. I want fights like this. We're on ABC. I want history. So it's belt, no belt, whatever it is. I want to fight. I want to fight. The champ is saying that he wanted a different fight. Like I said it earlier. He didn't want a tougher fight. I want tough fights. I want the best. You guys think someone's the best fighter in the world? You guys tell me. Let me know. I'll sign that dotted line. Oh, good. Thank you, guys. Be safe. I feel bad for you guys. You guys get this, then Wednesday back regular time, and then pay-per-view is like 9 o'clock in the morning. So you guys rest up, be safe, do not get sick.